Alright, welcome back to another episode of the Elder-Scrolls-A-Thon Arena. In the last episode, we went and sold a bunch of stuff. We got a bunch of potions. We rested at an inn. We did a Radiant quest going to another inn. And then we technically rested at that inn, not the first inn. And then we got told that we got to do our favorite thing in the world, a favor, in order to progress through the rest of the game. We have to find Fang Lair, but in order to find Fang Lair, we need to go and clear out Stonekeep. Or not clear out, but we need to find something here at Stonekeep. And so we came in here, we got immediately the noise of our favorite enemy in the world, a rat. We found a Minotaur who nearly killed us. And then when we were just kind of exploring just to map out so we could know where to go next episode, for this episode, we died to spider. So yeah, the game's definitely amped up in difficulty since the Imperial Sewers. So this episode, again, if you watched last episode, I'm trying to find different time frames for episodes to see what works. The first episode 1, was about an hour. Episode 2 was, I'm hoping, I haven't edited yet, this is still in the same recording session, I'm hoping was about 45 minutes. Hopefully maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, but I'm hoping around 45 minutes. This episode I'm going to aim for right around 30 minutes. So I don't know if we'll get Stonekeep done, but that's the goal. And then I'm just gonna see what I feel comfortable with and ultimately what you guys feel comfortable with, and it's gonna be a conversation on our parts of what do you guys want. So I asked in the last episode, but Oscar in this one as well, put it down in the comments. You know, when you're watching a YouTube Let's Play, what kind of time frame do you like for your videos? Do you like 30-minute videos? Because the minimum I want to do is 30 minutes. I don't want to do 15 or 20 because it's not enough. Really, it's not. So do you want to do 30? Do you want to do 45? Do you want to do an hour? So I'm good with any. But with that being said, I do not believe I can still rest. I can't. There's enemies nearby. So let us continue Stonekeep. We finished this general section. We went down here and we got killed by a spider over there. So let's immediately not do that and go this way and go that way. So I also want to apologize if I sound a little off. I actually think I am coming down with a cold. I hear a door opening up. Okay, maybe it was just my hearing that I'm getting crazy. I think I'm coming down with a cold or something, so if I sound off, or if you see more cuts in this video than normal, it's because I don't want to have to I don't want you guys having to hear me cough. That's just, no one wants to hear that, so I apologize ahead of time. So what do we want to talk about? Because the last thing I want to do is go through this 30-minute episode just talking about, let's be careful of the rats. So let's see, what do I want to talk about? Let's talk about, as a door opened up that was not me, and I believe it came from behind. And it was a nasty stinking rat. Okay, let's go this way. If the rats keep coming this way, let's go to the rats and say, bring it, rats. Okay, we brought it and there was nothing there. A silver longsword. Okay. I wonder, because this game is heavily inspired by Dungeons and Dragons, I wonder, because I know in D&D, I've never played it, but I know in D&D there are weapons that work for certain enemies, and there are certain enemies that need either magical weapons or like silver weapons in order to do damage to them. If this is as heavily inspired by D&D as I truly believe it is, I'm probably going to assume that silver weapons damage certain mobs in this game. So I'm going to keep on to that silver longsword. I'm not going to equip it, but I'm going to hold it just because I think it might come in use. So, can I rest here? Oh, I can. Okay. I really wish I could sleep up in a bed, though. I don't. Okay, this is the perfect time. I don't think I've ever showed you guys this, so let us save the game and save right here. And then let us try to rest, because I told you if you rest up in a cubby, you know, you're most likely going to get a full, you know, sleep. Where if you rest on the ground, you have a higher chance of getting interrupted. So let's see if we get interrupted. We do. And we did. We found 36 gold and some stuff we don't need. And we also completely just straight up are really hurt. Oh my god. 12 gold. Nothing usable. Let's try again. Please, please. Oh, for the love of God. Well, this is actually, theoretically, this could actually be a very good, like, XP grind. Oh, for the love of God. Oh my god. I just straight up don't know what to do. Okay. Okay. Whew, okay. That scared me. I've never seen an orc before. I thought, why is Killer Croc coming to just screw me up all sorts of royally? Okay. Let us see. Let us go through this door and go to the right. So yeah, what was I saying? Oh, what I was saying was, let us talk about something, because last thing I want to do for an episode is just go, oh, here's a goblin, blah, 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 blah. There's death number 3. Okay, that's just repeated text, so we don't need to listen to that. Fantastic. And we're at half health. Okay, let's try this. Let's rest. Hello? Game? Game. Uh-oh. I think the game might have crashed. And by might have crashed, I am 100% certain the game crashed. Alright, so we have hit our first technical difficulties of our YouTube career, so I will cut out this absolutely, because you guys don't want to see this, and I will get us back here in about right now. Alright, we are back. It was no time for you. It was very short time for me. That was weird. So hopefully that's not something that reoccurs. Can I rest now? Enemies? Oh my god, this remember at the episode 1 where I said somebody shot a gigantic spell at me? It was this guy, and whatever that was that missed me is what killed me. The last character I had that didn't save the game audio. You know what? Do I want to risk resting again? Do I want to at this? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Enemies. Okay, I think we're making progress as far as health. I think we are. Let us save. I don't want to be that guy that saves after every enemy, but if it keeps going like this, I might. Rest. Enemies who... Okay, rest. Oh, nope, we have another rat somewhere. I don't know. Okay, so those are the things that killed me the last time, which is a wolf. It killed me in, like, pack tactic form, so I need to be aware of that. Okay, they are somewhat tough, and I believe there's one more. Not only do I believe there's one more, I know for a fact there's one more because I hear it howling like, well, like a wolf. Let us go back here and try and rest. Nope, can't. There's enemies nearby. Of course you can't rest. I promise I will get to what I was trying to say, which is talk about my history with, I guess... Hold on. Once this room is done, I will go into what I wanted to say. Okay, yep, here they come. Whatever it is. Okay, rat. Perfect. Okay, take a breath. Okay, let us go in to this room. This lock seems relatively easy. Perfect. Awesome. Can I rest? I can. Oh, thank God. Oh, that was great. Okay, so now we're at full health. Let us save, and let me talk about what I was trying to talk about for the last 7 minutes before I keep getting interrupted by things that are terrifying and I've never seen before, which is, I guess, my history with video games. Talk a little bit about... Oh, there's a wolf. I'll talk a little bit about me. So, like I said in the first episode, my first experience with video games came from my grandfather's computer, which was, I think, Windows 95. It was an old computer in what would have been, 1999, 2000, 2001 is when I would have been heavily playing it. He passed, unfortunately, when I was very young. He passed away a few weeks after my 6th birthday, so I don't have a whole lot of memories of him, but I do have memories of him and me and him being in his office and working and me playing video games. Can I not pick that? Hold on. Yeah, I know it seems relatively easy. Thank you. But I have memories of playing things like Pipe Dream and I think it was Jezball, and really the one that really stands out to me is Chip's Challenge. I played Chip's Challenge when I was like 4 or 5, and I really enjoyed that game. So that was really my first experience in the video game culture, I guess. And I grew up in a family that in the early 2000s, at least in... Oh, that's not the button I wanted. That's not the pilfer button. That is the pilfer button. In my family... in the early 2000s, they didn't really, I don't want to say like video games, but video games had a bad rap for a portion of time due to things like, especially when I was young, there was all the stuff with the Grand Theft Auto games and all that stuff that came out. So my parents, trying to do the right thing, thought, oh, all video games are violent. So, while I got to play computer games, I didn't really get to play video games a whole lot. It wasn't until, because most people are getting video games for their kids at like 4, 5, or 6, and if they do, that's fantastic. That's great. I think video games do great for the mind, and I believe there's been studies to showcase that certain games can help help a child's develop cognitive thinking and problem solving and all that. But it was not until Christmas of 2000 and what was probably 4 would have been my guess. So I would have been 9 at the time is when I got my first video game console. I got the PlayStation 2. I got it for Christmas. And here's the thing. Can I go out first off? Can I go up there? Let me see. I can. Okay. Do I want to? There are spiders in the one on the right. There's probably spiders over there. But we don't know for certain. Let's go in there and just see what we got. Let us save, though. Anyway, so my first gaming console was the PlayStation 2. And again, I was not... like most kids, I enjoyed Christmas, but I've never been a person like that freaked out over gifts I got. That is the one time in my life where I absolutely freaked out over a gift, because I truly, believed that growing up, my parents were never going to let me play video games. Hold on. I forgot I have restore power potions. Can I? Hold on. I can. Ooh, this is actually fantastic. Okay, hold on. Okay, fantastic. Oh, I can use magic. Okay. Okay, hold on. I apologize. It's the first time I've ever really done this stuff, so I'm trying to be quiet and not be a complete dunderhead. Okay, potion of healing. Okay, and all have died. Okay, that's difficult. Okay, but now that I've done it, I know what I'm doing. Hopefully. famous last words. None of them have anything useful, and let me immediately save the game. But anyway, so I grew up never really thinking I'd be allowed to play video games, because my parents thought, like, oh, all video games are just inherently violent and all that. And again, we can... Oh, there's a level of experience. 3 points. Again, you can average 1 to 6. I'll take 3. Can I get hit and defend up? I can. Let's get that up. And now that I can start using... And now that I can start using magic, let us start getting those up. And then let me do the save after leveling up. Anyway, so we can kind of laugh about it now, but, you know, if they try to do the right thing, I don't fault them. I don't fault them for... Oh my god, I'm sorry, I can't even think when I'm doing that. It's so stressful, man. Okay, I don't fault them for that. They were trying to do the right thing, and we can kind of laugh at it now, because, like, I think we can all realize that there's always kind of been a... There's always kind of been a panic with video games in every generation. We're seeing it still to this day with, oh, these video games are so violent, blah 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 blah, and oh, we can't rest. That's really unfortunate. Let us light heal then. So we see that nowadays. But anyway, I don't fault them for that. You know, I'm the oldest, so, you know, they're first time parents are trying to do the right thing, so whatever. And, you know, 9's not that bad either. So eventually I got a PlayStation 2 for Christmas, and the games that I got with it were, hold on, let me heal, please, and let me kill you. The games I got with it were Madden 2005, so anyone that likes Madden will know that was a great game, fantastic game. I got, what was it? It was ATV Off-Road Fury 2, I believe. And then, because I was 9 and I grew up, for anyone, if you listen to the first episode of this, I talked about, I think, about police procedurals, but I guess one thing I didn't mention is I personally am a fan. I love, like, crime-based stuff. I love all that kind of stuff. Let me go on ahead and do the smart thing and use a restore power potion right here and now. 12 gold and a tower shield. And let me grab that and look at my map while I'm here. Okay, so we're right there. That's good. Anyway, so I personally, I love like crime shows. I love any type of police procedural. I know that's very boring, but I do. And I know I talked about podcasts, and so one of the, I like a lot of podcasts I listen to, like, for example, Hardcore History by Dan Carlin. I highly recommend it. Even if you're not a history fan, the way he describes history, I think most people that don't even like history will enjoy it. But a lot of the stuff I listen to are also true crime podcasts. And so I stem that, I guess, I assume I like that heavily because of the fact that looks like somewhere to go. From the fact that when I was very young, I grew up really, and I'm talking 4 or 5, watching Scooby-Doo. And so, and still to this day, I love Scooby-Doo. I don't like the new stuff what they're doing with Scooby-Doo with, like, the Velma series on HBO. I've not watched it, but I've heard it's god-awful, and I refuse to have my childhood tainted by that. But no, I loved Scooby-Doo, so I said, so besides Madden and ATV Off-Road Fury 2, I got Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights, I believe, was the final game I got. And what are you? Hold on. What are you? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Yeah, on to you. Oh my god. Okay, let me... go back way over here so I don't die. And let me see, can I hit you with fire dart all the way from over here? I don't know if that hit. Not enough spell points. This is actually a good test, though. Can I... Oh, nope, that hits. Fantastic. And then let me use one more. Oh, that was another... Oh, max bonus points. Fantastic. Let us see. Well, that'll get us to 5 if we really want to. Which I think I might. Oh man, this is the toughest level up yet. This is really truly the toughest level up yet, because I don't know if I should now be starting to putting more stuff into willpower and intelligence. Because we've only really had, I think, one person shoot a spell off at us, I'm going to go on ahead and put it into agility up to 75, and then I'm going to put the other point into willpower. This is what I'm going to do, and I hope to God that I'm not leveling myself into a corner. I'm going to hit done. I'm going to save the game right here. But no, the other game I got was Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights, and I enjoyed that game thoroughly. So I guess that was really my first, you know, legitimate video game console. I don't know what I have, but I have something. I believe I am diseased. Am I able to check and see exactly what I have? Because I know I said it at the episode 1. I said it episode 1. You have brain fever. I am diseased. So let us use a cure disease potion. Let us light heal. Let us restore power. Let us save the game. So that was my first video game console, and I remember playing the ever-loving crap out of all of those games. And really, I guess for the first number of years of my life, the games that I heavily played were sports games. I would get Madden every single year from pretty much 2005 till... Oh, wow. The last Madden game that I got when I was getting Madden every year was Madden... Probably, I would say I stopped playing Madden every year consistently, and as I must get a Madden every year, I stopped playing. Probably the last Madden was 2009. Was 2009. Hold on. I'm sorry, it freaked me out. It was probably 2009. And I think most people that have played Madden can say that, you know, while the game looks better than it was, you know, all those years ago, there's just, the game was, in my opinion, better. The last Madden I actually played was 2017, whichever the one that had Rob Gronkowski on the cover. Let me heal. Let me... Not that, you button, you stupid idiot. Restore power. Let me turn around. Let me restore power. Let me light heal. Let me fire dart. I'm diseased. Let me get off. And let me die. So that is death number what? 4? 4? I think 4. Is this? No, this is not the save. This is... Is this the save? level 6. Level 6. This is the save. Okay. Anyway, so I played a lot of sports games. Really, growing up is heavily what I. Oh my God, man! So some of this is either going to be sped up or it's just straight up cut out. I'm going to try and get my coherent thoughts in here. Oh my God, can I please just light heal? Thank you. Anyway, so I played a lot of sports games really growing up, and it was not until I'm worried that that's something from the side, but it's not. And hit you with a fire dart, thank you. And I'm going to be honest, at this point, restore power. At this point, restore power might be the most important thing for me to take. Let me save. So anyway, blah 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 sports games. It was not really until, and I played a lot of like those really, I don't want to say cheap licensed games, but the games that were obviously like tie-in, like when you would go to Walmart or Target or wherever, it was the games that were on sale for like $5, $10, $15 that had been out a number of years. I played a lot of those as well, because I'm a kid and I don't have the world's most open pocketbook, but and fire dart. And if dude, can I please? Oh my God, I can't even, I don't know what happened. I don't know why I couldn't swing my weapon. Let me fire dart. And let me fire dart. So 3 fire darts kills ghouls. There's another ghoul somewhere in here. Let me restore power. Let me restore power. Let me save. Anyway, so I guess I can say I pretty much grew up, and all my friends pretty much grew up playing sports games. That's really heavily what we played. It was, I guess, the first legitimate. I don't want to use the word getting legitimate because some people have a lot of attachments to certain games that are I don't want to say high quality, but let's put it this way. For example, Over the Hedge from like the PlayStation 2 era is not the same type of video game as a Grand Theft Auto. They're just not the same quality. They're not as beloved. They're Over the Hedge, kind of funny, hilarious game as far as like just how, I don't use the word bad, but we'll use the word unique it is. And please let there be no more ghouls. Okay. Light heal. Okay, and that was close. Let me get back here, and I'm now a little bit maybe kind of, I don't want to use the word regretting, but I do miss my typical pure melee thing. Me trying to now kind of really focus on magic is kind of throwing me. I'm hoping I'm going to get adapted to that. We'll see. Restore power. I'm out of power. Fire dart. Perfect. So that's what I heavily played for almost, I don't know how long, 6 years, something like that. I didn't really play story-based games, and I guess I could say the very first story-based game I ever played was this would have been in 2011, so that just goes to show you how long it was that I pretty much just played sports games. So 2011? Yeah, probably was about 2011. Might have been 2010. Don't quote me on that. I was planning on picking up Batman Arkham City. The issue is, because I heard so many good things that it was, about ready to come out, and it's going to be this revolutionary game and all this stuff, and all. Hold on, I'm just trying to make sure stuff is clear before I. Am I clear? Let me make one more sweep, which is over in this area. Sure. So they said, Batman Arkham City can be this great game, but, to really enjoy it, there was a game that came out first, Arkham Asylum. So this was when GameStop was still a thing. So I went over to GameStop, this is when you still had to pre-order. I pre-ordered Arkham City, and they said, oh, have you played Asylum? I said, no. And they said, oh, you should really play Asylum because it's tied in. I didn't know at the time. So I said, okay. And so I went and, I forget how much Arkham Asylum was at the time, but I picked it up, a pre-owned version of Asylum. And that was really the first legitimate, again, I don't like using the word legitimate, but the first really kind of critically acclaimed video game I've ever played. Can you bash these open, I wonder? Let me see. What is something that I don't care about? I don't care about this katana. Apparently you can't? Well, that's a bit unfortunate. Okay, well, it's broken now anyway. No, not that. This. So yeah, I went and played that. I think I beat it in like a day and a half or 2 days, and that was really my first kind of like, oh wow, this is actually really fun. And so it was from that that kind of exposed me to, I guess, a different world. Oh, there, finally. 32 gold, a kite shield, and a plate helm. I am over encumbered, which is unfortunate. Okay. What can I drop? Drop the katana, it's broken. There's no room to drop. Drop the katana. Yes, okay. Yeah, so that was it. And then so that kind of exposed me to a whole different world of video games. And so over the next really very short period of time, I played Asylum. I played City, which was a fantastic game, and still to this day holds up in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinions. Then I said, okay, well, let me look at some of the other games that have really been big in the past number of years, and that is the time that I got exposed to Bethesda for the first time through Fallout 3. And Fallout 3 really changed my viewpoint on video games, and just I fell in love with that world. I fell in love with how big that world was and how open that world was. And so when I heard that they were making another game, but it was part of for their series they had been playing or making for 10 years at that point with Skyrim, I said, well, of course I'm picking up Skyrim. And so that is really and got that finally open. And so I picked up Skyrim, and I think I talked about earlier how much Skyrim really change my viewpoint on whether video games were art. I still to this day remember walking down the path after your, spoiler alert if you haven't played Skyrim, walking down the path after you escape the cave for the first time, and walking down the path to Riverwood and seeing, oh, what's that? Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Oh, Bleak Falls Barrow. There we go. I knew I'd come up with it eventually. Up on the mountaintop and have, the standing stones, the warrior stone, the mage stone, and the thief stone, and just that little conversation and how beautiful it was. It really, I mean, took my breath away. I still get chills thinking about it to this day. So that's, I guess, really my first foray into these types of games, because I pretty much grew up as a person that played sports games. And hold on, what is this? You have found the parchment the court of Rihad can use to discover the location of Fang Lair. Are you serious? Really? Hold on. Awesome. Maybe this wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be. Great, then let us get the hell out of here. Let us escape. Forward, no, to the left, and then forward. No, so that, yeah, so that's my I guess my history with video games. There's a lot of video games I haven't played. There's a lot of game series I haven't played. For example, never played a Mario game, never played a Zelda game, never played a Pokemon game, never played, oh, what else? Never played, there's a lot of game series I've never played. So this is one of the reasons why I've made this channel, is to play either some games that I've enjoyed. Eventually I'm going to play Skyrim. Skyrim is still up there as one of my favorite games of all time. It might be number one. I'd have to think, because again, Arkham City is high up there for me too. I really, really love Arkham City. If we're talking story-wise element, Season 1 of The Walking Dead by Telltale is probably the best written piece of story I've ever seen in a video game. I mean, when you can bring grown men to literal tears throughout the story. I'm not going to go into spoilers in case you never played it, but there's multiple times where it can make you cry. I mean, that's just brilliantly written. Let's go ahead and save the game. What level are we? We're level 6 only. I'm as difficult as this area was now, I'm kind of worried that I might be under-leveled for whatever's coming next, but I guess we'll address that when it comes. Let's get out of here and go ahead and talk to the queen and end our episode after we're done talking. We're going to go here, and we're going back to Rihad, and we're going to travel. Is it nighttime? It's 5:50. I need to get to the palace before it gets dark. Anyway, so that's one of the reasons why we're making this channel, is I would love to play a lot of games that I've never played before and experience them for the first time. You know, that's one of the things I enjoy about Let's Play content, is, you know, for the games that I have played and the moments that I enjoy in those games, is watching someone else experience them for the first time. Let's go in and enter here and talk to the queen. You have recovered the parchment. I hope you put Goldhog into an early grave as well. I don't know if I did. I don't believe I did. I don't think there was a boss fight in there. Still, I will complete my end of the bargain. Queen Blue motions to the courtier, who respectfully bows and brings forward a pin. Staring intently at the parchment, the queen takes a few moments and then inscribes the location of Fang Lair somewhere in the province of Hammerfell onto your map. Fantastic. I will go to this. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to an inn. I'm going to rest. I'm going to. Excuse me, sir. Where is the nearest inn? West of here. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna go. I don't like the fact that it's night. Oh man. Oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please, 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 please. Oh please, oh please, let me find an inn. Oh please, this looks like maybe an inn. Oh thank God. So I'm gonna take a rest until morning. I'm gonna sell some stuff off. I'm gonna buy potions. I'm gonna cut all of that out unless there's something really interesting that happens, and then I will we'll go on ahead and enter Fang Lair, and then next episode will be Fang Lair. Oh, the bracelet adds a -18 for us overall, so that's good. All right, we're in the Mages Guild in Rehad. Let us buy some potions of restore power. Hold on, let us first. 0 at the moment. I don't want to buy any. Let's go to Spellmaker because I'm curious what that is. Okay. New spell. Yes, a new spell. Named. Okay. One target. Oh, what is this? Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me think. Hold on. First off, let's go back. Hold on. Do you actually sell spells? You do. Do you buy... a light spell? Yes. Creates a globe of light for 10 rounds per level. The light follows the caster. Oh my God. Yes. 240 gold. How about 200 gold? Reasonable price. Fantastic. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Let's see what else. What other spells you got? Invisibility. Stamina. Levitate. Ooh. Shock. Shield? What's shield? Shield. 15 hit points. Shield created plus 5 points. So 30, 45. Oh my God. That's also really good. Okay. Yep. No, we're getting this as well. 500 gold. About 350 gold. Okay. I had to try. 380. Okay. 380. 380. 380. Perfect. And then let us also... I got 534 gold. Perfect. Let us see what else we got. What does... Okay, I'm thinking, what's... We could technically get both invisibility and levitate, but at this point I think invisibility might be better. So for 300, how about 220? How about 220? About 220. One last time, how about 220? No. Really? Okay, perfect. And how much gold do I have left? Buy 314. Okay. Restore power. Oh, no, there was a sell because it's now 75. So I take back what I said last episode. I was wrong. And then how many restore power? So 75. Can we get 5? 375 gold? How about 275? I bought a lot of stuff recently. About 275. How about, you know the drill. We're gonna whittle you down to 275. Fantastic. And now I am a broke man. All right. Let us go on ahead and go to Fang Lair, and then we will end the episode. So let us hit right click on the map, go to Hammerfell, and it is right there. It'll take us 21 days to travel there. That is perfectly fine, and we will travel. Oh, flavor text. Fang Lair. You stand before the dragon gate of Fang Lair, humbled before its majesty. The dwarven hold seems abandoned long ago, its stone walls cracking with age and neglect. Somewhere within its dark depths lies the first piece of the Staff of Chaos. Fantastic. And here we are at... Oh! You stand in Fang Lair, it's dwarven... hewn? I believe that's hewn. I can't really read that. I believe it's hewn passages run for miles under the earth. Can I just say, granted there are torches, I can actually see in this room. It is a miracle. Let us all take a moment to enjoy this and immediately do something by saving the game. Let us say Talon at Fang Lair and save there. Alright, so this is probably over the time I was wanting to hit, which was about 30 minutes. Granted, there's going to be some cuts and edits because some of this stuff was repeated and me trying to ramble incoherently by saying, oh, I grew up playing, sports games, and it really wasn't until, a long time later, and it was Batman Arkham games that really got me into the story-based games, and really Fallout and Skyrim that really changed my way and viewpoint on just how big video games and scale and all that stuff. So I rambled pretty incoherently because those ghouls scared me to death, and it was very hard and difficult for me to have to learn how to do magic as someone who doesn't typically do magic characters. So there's going to be some edits there. But this brings up a good point, and first off, let's just do this. Number one, thank you guys so much for watching. It really means a lot that you guys are, if you're watching, now what is this, the third episode? Is this the third episode? Yeah, the third episode. Yeah, the third episode of this, then, thank you. A lot of people might not watch, through the first. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It will help me out a lot. It'll help you out a lot because it will keep you up to date on when more of this stuff gets released. There's going to be a new episode of Arena released every day, and then you know the drill. If you don't, let me explain. New episode of Arena every day till it's complete. Then Daggerfall. Then Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, and eventually ESO. We're not just a Elder Scrolls channel here. There will eventually, keyword eventually, be other content. Like I said in this stuff, I want to play other games. I have never played a Mario game, never played a Zelda game. I would love to play the Zelda series. I have a big list of a bunch of video games and video game series I've never played. I'm trying to come up with a way that I can figure out which one to do. It might just be a random thing. We'll figure it out when it comes along. Doesn't matter. Anyway, hit the subscribe button. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff here. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. It'll help me out a lot. And as far as questions, because I've been trying to ask a question about you guys every single episode, just to kind of get to know you and have a conversation. So, in the topic of kind of what I was talking about, really, what was your first gaming experience? Was it computer gaming? Was it through a video game console? And really let's talk about your progression in video games. When did you get your first console, if it was PC gaming, and just what kind of video games did you play growing up? Was it sports games? Was it a nice kind of mix between all? And really, what is your favorite game? What is your favorite game? The one that really kind of changed the way you view what a video game can be. Really change your way of what that video games can be art. So yeah, go down in the comments and let's have a conversation. I would love to get to talk about that and get to know more. Let's try and keep maybe spoiler free, because maybe a game that you love is a game I've never played, and maybe I'll play it on the channel eventually. Who knows? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you on the next episode, where we will do probably a part of Fang Lair. So, all right. Goodbye.